Yo, what is up, guys? It's me. Yo, Kayla. How's it going? Well, we just started, so there's like nothing here yet. So let's we gotta figure out what to do now, right? That's kind of how this goes. After I press the go live button, I have to like actually go live. That's the problem. Yo, Threethin, how's it going? All right, I gotta like center myself on the camera. So like I'm centered. There we go. So what are we doing today? We're not doing 1 star. Oh my gosh, can you believe that? Yo, William, how's it going? We're doing, you see the splits? We're doing 16 star. Because I just am a bit tired of 1 star, but we'll go back to 1 star like soon. So yo, Kayla. You guys might be you guys might see something different on the horizontal stream if you guys are on that one. No more Factor. Oh my gosh, Factor Meals is gone. Can you believe it? No more Factor, guys. Can't believe it's already over. Sag. But next sponsorship is, I don't know, like sponsorships are weird because like I do want to take them because like I can be using the Mangay, you know, but I don't know, I feel like I don't even make that much for it to be worth it sometimes. So I might just be taking a break from like taking sponsors. I mean, considering that was my first ever sponsor, I think it went well, you know. All right, but now we actually are able to do like real stars in this game. Can you believe that? Like, there's actually a bunch of other stars in this game that we don't grab in 1 star. Bruh. I'm a bit rusty at Suki, I'm not gonna cap. It's been a while. I haven't practiced anything from 16 star, so I'm very rusty at everything here. That's why after I finish like kind of remembering how to do stuff, I'm gonna just do like a couple like low reset runs where it like I'll try not to reset, sort of thing. If I get like too frustrated, then I'll definitely like still reset, but like I'll try not to. I don't see myself getting frustrated like with 16, so I don't think we'll actually reset at all, but just in case, low reset. Probably like after LBLJ I won't reset, but if I miss LBLJ, like I'm definitely resetting. 45 is quite good, considering that's my first completion. I would like to get a low 44, and then I would be like quite confident with my Suki, but low 44 might be a bit hard. Yo, handyman. First. Practice bombs, skip into the temple. You mean like pillarless? Yeah, I'll practice that. Bits. That's a good one to practice. Yo, Ray. Two minutes too late. Oh, well, you can blame Katie for that, I guess. She was talking to me, and I was gonna go live, but then, we started talking. Yeah. Totally. Cup stacking with feet. I wouldn't be surprised if that's already a thing, to be honest. Cup stacking with feet. Since Rubik's Cube with feet was already a thing, but they removed it considering it was quite dumb. A quite atrocious idea. How would you even cup stack with feet? Like, that's like... Nah. Imagine just Suigi a cup stacking with feet can just grab cups like with a oh my god. They go 1 foot, 1 cup. Whoa, go, okay. Never mind, I won't say that again. That just fucking, yeah, that gave me flashbacks. Just saying that. Who's Suigi? Suigi is the world record holder for all Mario categories. He's also pretty cool. Wait, a Dark World world record? No way. You might have it? That's crazy. Yeah, you're pretty close. I mean, like, what is that? 18, around 20 seconds? I don't know, I don't want to do the math. I'm too lazy to do the math right now. Yo, Caterpie, thanks for the good luck. I appreciate it. Dude, Suki is actually hard. What the heck? I thought this was supposed to be easy. I'm just kidding. Bruh. That's unfortunate. And then if that happens, I just go for poke walk and then do a 0-star run and then maybe I PB. And I just clipped all the way through. Okay, man. All right, let's practice womps. Oh, wow, Handy. That's cool. Thanks, Kayla. I appreciate it. Apparently minus 148. That is crazy because you can't see your pace during a run, right? Like, you only realize your pace after the run. But that's pretty good. $120 stars is really hard. It's a very difficult category. Probably the hardest category, but that's definitely a subjective thing. Saying a category is harder than another. There's no real way to objectively say that one category is harder. It definitely is the hardest one to learn, I would say. Just because of how much stuff there is, you know? And you have to, like, remember literally all of it. And then also be good at everything, you know? It's a lot of stuff to learn and be good at. Because, like, as soon as you're good at something, you're like, you haven't practiced this other thing in, like, months. Which means, like, now you're bad at that thing, and then you gotta practice that again. It's like you infinitely have to refresh your muscle memory. Yeah, it's whack-a-mole, basically. Same thing with 70, and, like, that's kind of why I don't like doing 70 that much. It's so hard to be good at everything in the run, you know? For me, my main pain point was Tippy, right? Tippy is just super hard. But you so, like, rarely get to Tippy. So it's like, you gotta clutch up. And then I would never clutch up. I would always mess up Rainbow Ride immediately. But I've thought about a return to 70, but I have too many, like, goals I want to do. So I want to focus on achieving at least one at a time. Because if I try to do everything, like, I won't achieve any goal, you know? Yo, Epic Face. Also, since I'm just like taking a break from 1-star today, I don't have heart rate monitor on. I highly doubt I'll get a pacer today, but we'll be able to see some cool 16-star and see if I can get a 15, just like casually. It would be pretty cool to like get a 15 today, but that's a hard thing, so I wouldn't count on it. Cool, Kayla. Ten flat with a side flip is really good. Ooh, another 10 flat with side flip. No, I bounced. If you have emulator, you can get Usamunge ROM. You just need a valid Mario ROM, and then if you just search up Usamunge, it should pop up. For console though, you do need an EverDrive, which I use a Super 64. But you could also get an EverDrive, but EverDrives are really expensive, so almost no one has one. A Super 64 is like a knockoff EverDrive. It was like $50, I think, which is way cheaper than a real EverDrive. But right now, the popular option is called a Summer Kart 64, which is like... I don't know, like, how it is, because I've never tried it, but people are saying that it's good. Yo, Shark Puppet? I was like, you're on Mac? Well, you should be able to still get it. Mac, for Mario speedruns, there's an emulator that's allowed on Mac called OpenEmu. It should be under the rules of Mario and speedrun.com. I've never tried it, but it is the option that is valid for Mac, and you can still submit speedruns with it. There's 3 valid emulators for this game. And that's Project 64 1.6. There is MooPen 64, RMG, which is like a specific type of MooPen, and then there's OpenEmu, which is for Mac. The problem with OpenEmu is that you can't remove the emulated lag, unlike Project 64 or MooPen. So it emulates lag. So there's an inherent disadvantage compared to other emulators. And it doesn't emulate it accurately, if I remember. But it's the only valid emulator on Mac systems. Am I doing sign clip? Probably not. I still don't really know how to do it consistent. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, probably not. There's like that lost like 4 seconds off a regular triple jump box. What's the MU again? It's called Open MU, but I would go onto the official leaderboards and see what it links to, just to make sure it's the right one. Because a lot of these emulators, like, we intentionally get an old version of it because it makes it fair for like everybody. Because sometimes the newer emulators can be faster, such as new Project 64 is a lot faster. So it wouldn't be fair to allow like new Project 64. I cannot hit glitchy wall kick Owless. That's like probably only a handful of people have ever done that. The only person I've seen be able to hit glitchy wall kick Owless is Zaya. Other than that, I have no clue who else has hit that. It's pretty dumb. It's a pretty dumb trick. I think the single star record does it, so I guess whoever has the single star record also does it. No, or single star, well, yeah, it does a glitchy wall kick, but it uses a side flip. I'm thinking about the single jump glitchy wall kick, which is like insane. Single jump glitchy wall kick Owless is insane, but I think record for Owless or for that star does a side flip, if I remember. I'm not sure though. I think Taiho did it. Probably. Honestly, it probably. You can name any insane trick in this game, and if you say Taiho did it, there's probably a 90% chance you're right. Bro is almost beaten the console world record on emulator. Like, if he did that, that would have been the first time like in history the emulator record for like any category was faster than console. Well, since the leaderboard split. Before the leaderboard split, that happened. But then that was the reason they split the leaderboard. Like, just check this out. Look how close this is. Look how close Taiho got. I don't know if he's still grinding. Last time I saw him, he was playing Roblox. So I'm pretty sure he's not grinding anymore. But look at this. Here's the console world record, right? Console world record. 46.26 is Suiji, right? Second place is 46.28 by Corey. So quite close, right? We go to emulator, or let's go to VC first. Let's go to VC, right? VC 46.46, right? Like it's close, but it's kind of a ways away, right? Considering emulator saves like a minute and a half off of console, quite a bit is a ways away. Look at emulator though. 46.30. Like, bro, Bro, it's so close. Yeah, VC, yeah, my bad. VC saves like a shit ton of time. But emulator saves like 30 seconds or something. I don't know. But that's crazy. 4 months ago. Also check this out. This is pretty cool. 6 days ago, Okori 135.30. So cool. 2 seconds off of world record. Let me check. I actually do have the sheet. Let's look at this sheet. This one, 70. Scroll all the way down. Here it is. So for 70, VC saves a minute over console, and then emulator saves 27 seconds over console. Yeah, I'll send it in chat. Send it. Yeah, that's how my screen looks like with all the stream stuff and shit. Yeah. It has the 16 star as well, so you can see like 16 saves 19 seconds if you're on VC, and then 8 seconds if you're on emulator, and then 120 is where it's like it's all fucked up. Look at this. VC saves 110 seconds. That's almost 2 minutes. And then emulator almost saves a minute. Crazy. Pretty cool. If the community hits the 1 in 10,000 chance of switching over to PC port for speedrunning, we could probably see a 13 and 16 star. But it's very unlikely that anyone that's good enough to get a 13 would be on emulator, you know? Because usually once you get to that level, you switch over to console. Check this out. Let me see if I can hit this first try. Wait. Dude. It's impossible. It's impossible. I swear if like the new Usumune setup for this like actually takes off, it's I don't know, I'm quitting, bro. Yeah, if you press B, you get it, but there's a new setup for punchless So doing it without the punch, it saves 1 second. The problem is that it's incredibly precise. I'm gonna pull up the video right now. Oh my god, I'm so loud. So that's the setup basically. So you have to press A at 2.40, hold up until 3.80, right? Go neutral, and then hold right notch, right? And then you get it. The problem here is that this is really dumb. Like, hopefully Usumunge like finds a new setup for this, because right now this is like really dumb. Not only do you have to get insanely precise inputs, 240, 280 or 283 or 383, 380 or 383, and then 703, right? Those are frame perfect inputs, right? But you also need a 46-degree stick angle. It has to be 46 degrees. Up left 46. It has to be. If it's off by 1 degree, it doesn't work. Which is really dumb. Because no controller is that precise. You can't do that consistently. The only way you can do this consistently is if you have an input display. So hopefully this doesn't take off, because then we'll have a whole ass problem with input display and runs. But there are other setups that he makes that don't require an input display to get consistent or to get at all. There are these where instead of the 45, you have to hold left, press A at 243, left until 363, up until 523. Like, dude, I was grinding this shit out yesterday to see if I could get this like twice in a row or something. Bro, I couldn't even get it once. I couldn't get this shit once. This is way too precise. It's just not happening. But this one with the 46-degree one, I was able to get like a few times. The problem is that I can't do this in a run. This is literally impossible to do in a run. So like, dude, I'm really hoping that there's a better setup soon, because this would be so cool. A 1 second time save is so good in 1 star, you know? It's like, bro made this for me since I'm like the one grinding 1 star. The problem is that it's really hard. And on top of being hard, it requires, in my opinion, cheating, you know? So that's the new setup. So I was trying to make my own stuff like based off that video. Maybe like I can make something based off of that. But punchless is really just RNG, whether or not you get it without a setup. Alright, let me see if I can like... Yeah, it's just got me, bro. We gotta wait for Congo to do Drinks of a Million. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I don't think like anyone's doing this. It's just not good, unfortunately. Oh, bad news. I just read the description. Oh no. Oh no, I just read the description of the video. This video summarizes the research I conducted on chip clip inputs in late February. That's it. Bro's not making anything else, I guess. That's unfortunate. Tasping could save a second, yeah. Tas didn't know how to do this. Okay, let's pause buffer it. The problem with that is that just defeats the purpose. Like, you could pause buffer the setup, but you'll be losing more time than you're saving. Alright, I do agree though, pause buffering I think might actually be the future of Mario, because a lot of really hard tricks are going to be consistent with pause buffers. Yeah, like I feel like SL money bag glitch, like the dupe that Crytholith like found recently, I think that's gonna be in run soon. Like, unironically, I feel like the SL100 money bag glitch is gonna get added to runs. Like, Parsi has shown that it's not, like, that difficult to get it. You know, like, it's quite crazy, because, like, if it was a single star strat, you wouldn't see Parsi, like, get the strat this many times, you know? And I'm sure he's had attempts where he got the whole, like, glitch and stuff. It would just turn out to be slower than the record. So he just didn't submit it, you know? Because why would you? And, like, he's already gotten a stage RTA world record with the money bag dupe glitch. So it's just, like, I feel like a matter of time until it's actually added to runs. How many times do you have to mash? I don't really know the specific number, but I would say like maybe like around 12 times you press A. I'm not too sure though. I do it just based off of timing, and I don't count my A presses. It just feels like I have enough speed, so I launch. All right, let's do the bomb. Bruh. Yeah, there's a new SL100 route. So there was like the previous money bag, like dupe that Crytholith made. Like there was already one, but he made another one because there's multiple money bags in SL, and the old strat used the really far away money bag, which turns out to be better for RTA. Like if you're doing like a stage RTA, that setup is actually better, he says. But if you're doing single star 100 coin, then the closer money bag is of course better, right? Yeah. So the other money bag is better for stage RTA. The closer money bag is better for single star 100 coin. And so he made a setup for the closer one. Let me see if I can find it. So this is, he's showing the old money bag setup on the left. On the right is the new one, I think. Or no, this is the anti, never mind. So these are the old ones. This is the old single star record. So he explains it in the video, but basically what anti did for the single star record, I think this one was set like years ago. He grabs this shell and then he starts duping from this money bag like immediately. The way that anti did it is pretty much RNG, right? It depends on like which way the money bag is going to jump and like where you are when you start spinning. So it's just RNG whether or not you got it. So Cryptolith like decided to make a setup to make it consistent. And so the setups that he found out, what Mario is doing, as a bit of context, is instead of just cloning from one money bag, he's going to consistently clone at least 4 money bags, and then that raises the chance of you being able to clone at least one of them with the shell, like to like 99% or something like that. It becomes like really consistent. So you're gonna see him pause and do some shit. So there he's cloning like a couple money bags, and then he's gonna go get the shell and start cloning the rest of them from the initial ones. Right, and so now he started to clone and now it's like free, right? $37 is crazy.
Okay, clearly a lot of time.
So there's a bunch of setups that he made. Some of them are easier than others. This one looks weird, if I remember. Oh no, it's not this one. I think it's B. I think B is the one that looks really weird. Yeah, like, what was that? Bro, this didn't pause at all. He didn't pause at all on this one. He just long jumps here. Goes, like, almost... He goes neutral. And then he holds, like, up. And I guess that clones it. I guess that's enough to clone a couple money bags. I don't know. That looks really hard to hit, so I'm like, no one's gonna do that. And then he made a video recently, 3 days ago, about the shell part, because he didn't talk about the shell part of the clone. But here he talks about the best locations, and he makes this like really cool looking graph and stuff. Like probability of 100 coining under 18 seconds. Here the probability if you start from here or something. I don't know. It looks very complicated to me, and you know, this is where I'm like glad I don't do 120. If you guys want to see Parsi actually hit this, look at this. Like, Parsi is the GOAT. I don't know. Can someone confirm? Parsi's the GOAT? Any confirmers in chat? He's the GOAT. God, way too dank. Let's just lower that. So yeah, just like cloned the initial money bags, and now it's just cloning the rest, and you just wait until you get 100 coins, or I think you get close to 100 and then you collect the last couple with the shell. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I love it how like ever since Parsi like gets a record or something, you can see like their reaction. Like just like mild reaction. Like, oh, okay. It's so funny. Yeah. This is like just one of like 4 different records that Parsi got, I think. Yeah, bro got a bunch of records. So you got 3. The eyes get frantic? Yeah, basically, because sometimes the VTuber model like just glitches out. It gets pretty funny. Yeah, so this is the new Bowser in the Sky record. It's basically the same thing as the previous one. He just does it a bit faster at the end. It's actually pretty bad up until the end. Like, what? But the ending is just so fast that it doesn't really even matter if you lose time. This gotta be like the last frame possible you can long jump. You know why I say that? Like, I feel like the platform here is moving up. And if the platform's moving up, you can't long jump. So this gotta be the last frame possible you can long jump. And then he gets the crazy launch that no one understands how it works. Sometimes you can launch from here. Most of the time, you'll just fall. You'll lose your speed and you'll fall. But rarely, sometimes you can exit like this. The reason is because the platform is moving up, right? Like, it's the same reason why BLJs work at all. Is because like the platform moves up as you long jump, so you can start another one. And sometimes it works against you because like you want to launch, but the platform is still moving up, and so he's gonna make you immediately land, and so you'll fall instead of long jumping. But sometimes you can get the long jump off, and I'm pretty sure no one knows why. There's probably some taster that does, but I think for like RTA runners, it's just like RNG. Quite cool. Damn, Mario fell asleep. Bro, wake up. It's time to study. You gotta study Parsi's gameplay, bro. Yo, Speed Nintendo. $114 bits. I would actually have an aneurysm if anyone even got close to a 114 bits. if I get a 120 bits, I consider that like a god run. If I like my PB in a run is a 117 bits, right? Like that's really good. I think community best is like a 116, like a low 116. I think it's community best. So it's just like it's a mid 116 is community best. So getting anything below that is already wild, and then getting 2 seconds below that would be just aneurysm like inducing. Like I think I would die. I don't know. Oh no, I touched my my retro tank, and so it's like glitching out now. There we go. All right, I think it's good. But yeah, hopefully I don't see a 114 bits on stream, or else I'll just like die on camera, which is kind of bad. I'm pretty sure that's against TOS. Hit ultimate, do you skip a few times to practice? Nice. Yeah, like hitting the ultimate is still pretty insane. It's also really fun. Like after the SVLGA, just trying random inputs, and then some of them like work. Yeah, it's fun with save states. Without save states, it's literal torture. I remember trying to do 0-star with only ultimate, and I could not do that for more than a week. I gave up. Like I think if I just do ultimate as like the strat, I think I'm just quitting Mario. I don't know. Like I was pretty close to just never doing 0-star again because of how terrible ultimate is to doing a run. But I can still PB with setup, so that's like the main reason why I still want to do 0-star. But as soon as I max out my PB with setup, it's like over. Yeah, I mean, ultimate is a lot easier than setup DD skip. Problem is that it's literally RNG. If you use a like Cosmolongo setup, then it probably like lowers the RNG. But at that point, it kind of defeats the purpose of doing ultimate. Do I like 1 or 0-star more? Mario. I like 0-star more. 0-star is just like best category. Sorry guys. 0-star is just better. Name any other category and 0-star is just better than all of them. $16 is, you know, that's like a good like opinion, you know, because 16 is a good category, but like it's unfortunately just wrong. So sorry. 31? Oh, 31. Wait, you might be onto something actually. 31 star is kind of goated. Zero star, yeah, it's the best. Yo, Taylor, how's it going? I'm just like fucking around now. I'm not even practicing. I gotta like lock in. Like I can't have my first like 16 run in like months be like a 35-minute run. You know, it has to be at least kind of good. Okay, so we got SL or SSL. Now we gotta do Lethal Lava Land. My flow is so fire, like I live in Lethal Lava Land type beat, you know. About to say that. Yeah. Harpulus is a good song. Poke. That is me. That is I. 50 above is better than 31 star? Or are you just saying like the numbers are better? Because I do like the number 50. It's like a nice round number, you know? I've never done either category, so I don't really know. Jump scares me, man. Every time I like mess that up, I'm seeing myself just fall every time. I'm trying to think of the category extensions I've actually done. Very little. Like, I've done very little category extensions. I'm pretty sure the only one on my SRC is 10x DDD skip. Yeah, it's only 10x DDD skip. From 3 years ago too. Well, nearly 4. Look at that. In about how long? In about like 2 weeks, we'll turn 4 years. It's crazy. This was when I was like starting to get really good at 0 star, like at DD skip. So I decided to like do one 10x to have something there, and then I was like, okay, maybe I beat this later once I'm better. And then I never did. Yeah, I even say first try at this category. This was literally my first try. Because I just submitted it because I was like, okay, I'm gonna beat this, obviously. And then I just never did. It's so cool seeing like second place like next to one of my PBs, you know? Second place is just so cool, man. I'll never get over that. Listen, DD skip all over again. True. 16 or LBOJ. Well, yeah, I guess technically I've done 16 LBOJ, but when I did it, it wasn't a category extension, like as in it didn't exist as one. So I don't I don't think I I count it as a category extension. Like LBOJ was still like back when I did go LBOJ was still considered like a pro, like really pro strat. Like maybe like top 20 would do it. Nowadays it's like top 100 does LBOJ. Maybe top 200. My PB, let me see. Let me try to actually find this, because I never actually looked back at my like 16 PBs to try to find my LBOJ one. So I'm gonna have to go pretty far back, because I started doing LBOJ quite early, because I had a mission. You know, I had a mission. Close, actually. It's gonna be like a 1750. Yeah, so look at it. I got a 16. My PB was a 1731. I was already doing LBLJ. Okay, so that's definitely not it. 1731. I guess I just, once I got a 19, I just went straight to LBLJ. I guess my first ever run is my only run when go LBLJ. Or I mean, my first ever submitted PB, because I did PB before this. So I guess my no LBLJ PB is a 19 flat.
Or pretend that I didn't fail Kangaroos.
Wait. Let me remove the music so we can hear myself from super long ago.
Okay. It's because my GameCube controller likes to go into the notches are on the side. So that's why I wasn't getting it.
2017. Look at that. 2017. It's cool to watch these PBs back, because it's like I really was like just bad at the game. You know? After a long time of running this game, I forget how like bad I used to be. Don't fail Owless. Bro, you barely have a sub 20 and he's already going for Owless.
That was good.
Like, bro. Yo, Brady, thanks for the raid of 2 million viewers. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hope your stream went well. I just heard Katie laugh from the other room. That was crazy. Yeah, okay, this is boring. Let's see my pop off. Oh my god, I'm like heavy breathing, bro. Yo, chill, it's got that serious, man. Oh my god, you hear him?
Oh my gosh!
Dude, it's got that crazy.
Please. 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 Oh my god.
Okay, man. Cool, I guess. Do I say anything else?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we already heard that.
Shit, bro. I was so close. Look at that. 19.09. Are you serious? Oh my god. Oh my god. My first time using Dark World Red. And I got 19.09.
Wait, was that actually was my...
18. There's no way. I have to go through that frame by frame. Oh my gosh. Oh.
So I did retime it, and it wasn't an 18. It was a 19 flat. Isn't that so sad? Super cool. So that is actually my first run, like, on, like, ever, you know, like, on speedrun.com, you know, like, before that, I did a few runs, like, off stream, but I didn't record them because I was like, these are really bad. It was the first one where I decided to, record it, and I was live streaming this one, and this was, I think, like, when I started live streaming. So... yeah, if we check, like, my account age, it's probably around 2017 on Twitch. Yeah. And then 70 star, I did 70 star right after. Can you believe it? 109. It's crazy, man. Super good. Scott. One-handed star attempt? Toad star? I don't know if I can do that one-handed, man. Might be a little too hard. How do I even get the Toad star to, like... because you need 11 stars. So... can I do... this? Spawn. Oh, I need 12. Oh. That's embarrassing. Awkward. Okay, if I do Toad spawn, will he give me the star? Check this out. Check this out. This is definitely a 16-star strat. Trust me.
Here we go!
He's not there. Okay, did I just get javated? I can't set it in between. Ugh. Okay. I guess we gotta, like, actually get stars. Okay, okay, 10. We need to get 2 more. 2 more stars, and then we can do the Toad star. There we go. Yeah, I did do that. It is Toad spawn. I thought I did that. Yeah, it's Toad spawn. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened. One more! One more! We're almost there. We're really close. I'ma just continue, I think. Because what if it doesn't work? Alright. I'll do the star one-handed as well as the Toad star. Oh my god. Oh my god. One-handed. Woo. There he is. I see him. There he is. I'm so sorry, Toad. That was not me. Alright. I did not punch you. That was not me. Now back into the portal. Now what do we do? One-handed sign clip? I don't know. What do we do? Hmm? Yeah. Alright, goodbye. Katie is leaving, unfortunately. But I will continue to Mario, I guess. Oh, wait. Okay. Do I... Ah, it's not connected. Wait. Okay, I actually kind of want to grind this out now that I just thought about it. Oh, it's almost there. We're almost good. All right. We got the hand cam on. Okay, how would we even do this? How do we even do this? Like... I think that's the strat, right? That's the strat. Just like pausing a lot, maybe. The thing is that like doing the inputs fast is hard. Did I just walk through the sign or am I tripping? I must be tripping, right? Okay. No, I didn't press R, dude. Oh, that was close. That was close. Let me turn up the brightness on this controller, like that. All right. Okay. Dude, I am getting so close. This is crazy, actually. Okay. That was supposed to be it, but I didn't do enough frames of turning, so. Ugh. Dude, it's... Okay, wait. Let me do this with 2 hands first, just to make sure I know it correctly. Okay, I guess you can clip through the sign. I wasn't tripping. Okay, that's too far. Okay. Okay. I do know how to do this. I do know. Dude, how is that not working? How is that not working? Okay, do I have to like pause buffer more? Maybe my R input is too late. Like my first R input. I will start runs as soon as I finish this, I think. I'm thinking, I wish I had studio mode for vertical, but I don't. So hopefully this works. There we go. Wait, that actually does work. Okay. Wait, I just realized I should do flip horizontal? No, flip vertically. Wait, oh, that looks nice. Okay. Dude, it's so hard to do these 3 inputs at the same time. Let me try to see if I can find a better way to do these 3 inputs. Like that. Okay, I think this is a better way. Holding it like this. I think that's better. I'll try that next time. Dude, I feel like I'm so close, but easier with offhand? What do you mean with offhand? For 3x3? Dude, that was... What did I do wrong there? What the hell? Wait, oh, was I doing up 9? Dude. Yo, Mitzi, thanks for the raid of 64 PN viewers. That's a lot of viewers. That's like, if we had like 64 other viewers in here, you know? That's like a lot of viewers. Yo, hope your stream went well. We're trying to see if this is possible to hit one-handed. So I guess that's the end of the stream. What the hell? Wow, okay. That's crazy. I just hit it one-handed. What the heck? Okay, man. That's hype, bro. What the hell? That's crazy. Hey, all I needed was a Mitzi raid, and then I hit it. That's crazy. Let's go. Okay, now we can finally do runs. We were on that for like 10 minutes. So that's cool. Yeah, now we can do runs because runs are pretty cool. But you already know, before we can start runs, we have something to do. I may not have a Factor sponsorship anymore, but I still have contracts to fulfill. So the contract I gotta fulfill are the 3 tasks. Can you believe it? I know. It was a really bad deal I took a long time ago. But you might be wondering, what are the 3 tasks like that I have to do every time? You know, the first task, you know, we gotta BLJ off this beach. Cool, 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 cool. Now the second task. We gotta get a firstie off the castle wall. Okay, that does not count. I didn't even get a chance. Mario Ming, that's unfortunate. But it was you just had to clock in, you know. 1, okay. We got 1 firstie, so I guess that's enough. And now Vanish Cap Reds. Because 120 is like really easy. I might be the GOAT, I don't know. Whoa, wait, check this out. Check this out. Wait, imagine I actually hit this. Wait. That's cool. Now we can start runs. Can you believe it?
It's me, Mario.
So we're gonna do like almost no resets, because I am not expecting to be good at 16, like literally at all. So we're just going to have some fun, I guess. We're gonna do some fun runs. Thanks for the good luck. I appreciate it, Shark Puppet. Thanks for good luck, Pumpkin. You know, I was just... Sometimes when you do runs, there are some days where it feels like you just gotta clock in and do the attempts. You know? Some days are just gonna be worse than others, but... I think... I think after every session, you get better in some way. Even if it's not, like, in skill. You get better, like... at dealing mentally with this game sometimes. So I think clocking in is always a good thing to do with runs. Okay. We reset those because like that's just atrocious, right? Like I can't be continuing 145 LBLJs, you know? Thanks for the good luck, Kayla. Give you at least $5? Ooh, okay, I might PB today then. I might try. There's like a 0.01% chance of me PBing. Medium luck? Ooh, okay. I take those. I take those. At least it's not like cold luck, you know, or like iron luck. You know, instead of like good, it sounds like gold. Like, never mind. That was a terrible. That was terrible. Bruh. I completely forgot how to. Oh. No. That's not good.
It's me, Mario.
Dude, I am not used to splitting on LBLJ, so. I don't want to not split on LBLJ because these are my PB splits. If you guys want to take a look at this, I get a 10-11 HMC. If you guys go 16 star, HMC is pretty much the only time that actually matters. So depending on what you get as your HMC, you can see your pace. I get a 10-11 on my PB, and then 10-11 is 14 pace. So this run could have 14, and oh shit! Look at this. Well, I can't show it, but there's a lot of time save. All right, he was eventually going to hit the button. Guys.
Here we go.
Okay, you might be right, Gaichi. I might have to just start with Shigeru. With Shig Cycle. Oh my god. I just remembered on how BLJs in Japanese, it's called ass warp. Like that sounds fake, right? It can't be, that can't be real, right? BLJs being called ass warp. There's no way that's real. I also forgot there's no text box there because my splits don't say no text box anymore. It just says Womp Fortress, please. Guys,
Here we go!
Salt is probably the easiest trick in the game. I think it's like a beginner level trick, I think. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's A and B, not A and then B.
Here we go!
I don't know what cycle that was, honestly. Maybe... It was probably like normal cycle. I don't know why I'm going for side flip, Wild Blue. I've never gone for side flip Wild Blue like intentionally. Like since I got like a 15-22 like 3 years ago at this point. Alright, but check this insane Fly Guy list out. Oh my god, he's Garinga Luigi, bro!
Here we go!
No, I'm Poke. Here we go.
Here we go!
Only took me 35 light years. Because light year is definitely a measurement of time. Yo, Koki. Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, you don't want to go too fast, you know. Mario, it's a little uncomfortable for Mario. He starts sweating if you go too fast. So I don't want to make him uncomfortable, you know.
Here we go!
He get tired too. True, that's what I'm saying.
Here we go!
There is a double jump strat, yeah. You have to have so much speed going into the double jump though. It's like, it's wild. Wow, I pulled them from across the stage, bro. That's crazy.
Here we go!
And since I do the correct star order in NLL. I don't know if you guys know this, but the correct star order is doing the maze last. Or the puzzle last, I mean. Not the maze. The wrong level, bro. That's the correct star order. Alright. All these people doing it first. SMH. Yeah, because it's like the easiest one, right? Check this out. Okay, let's not do that again. I just royally fucked that up. I don't practice that enough, you guys. I don't want to be losing a million hours. No, I should have done my own setup. The single star one.
Here we go!
Yeah, bro flew.
Here we go!
Yeah, well, the only way I could get community best at this point is if I do my own setup and not, like, the easy setup. Since, community best already has that now.
Here we go!
Alright, we're on 15 pace, which is always nice. It's always good. Like, I grabbed him in game and I grabbed him in real life. He's right there. Ah. How did he not pop up? Pop out?
Here we go!
I don't believe that gold. I don't think that's real. Okay, that was a good backup for getting burned.
Here we go!
That camera angle was crazy. Yeah, it was because it was actually TAS. Yeah, I just like plugged in my TAS robot for that one. Yeah, it's for lag reduction. Yeah, there's no way I can split on BLJs, dude. There's no shot. Okay. No! Please, okay, the 15 isn't dead. It's not dead. Go, it's close to being dead though. Okay. Dude,
Here we go!
1555? 53. 55. 53. 55. Cool. GG. Isn't that crazy? That's just like an average run. Most of my, like, a lot of time loss is just Bowser in the Sky and the start, Dark World and Womps. You fuck out of here. I don't know how this counts, the Fire Sea Gold. Not sure how that works. How did it go? And will it save that? Like, what will it save as the gold? Thanks for the GGs, I appreciate it. Yeah, Stream Elements isn't evil. Let's go. We made bro good. Cool. What do we do now? We just do more runs, I guess? I don't know. We got a 1555, so let's compare against that. Oh, I forgot. If you don't save the gold, it doesn't count as latest run. Unfortunate.
It's me, Mario!
Well, that was fun. Just doing a random 16-star run. That was cool. I guess we'll do another one. Low reset, right? So like we'll reset, but like not that much. But that was fun. I probably have time for a few more runs here. Probably a full run. But if we don't get a full run, then probably for like 20 more minutes. Yo, thanks, Dub. It do go hard. It do go hard. But what? I don't even understand how to. Dang it. Well,
Here we go!
alright, this won't be a bad exit, I think. What, like a 250? Well, actually, it'll be like the same as last exit.
Here we go!
Yeah, it's like almost nearly the same. Akira's 1556. That's... I keep forgetting there's no text box. When was Akira's 1556? Was that like 2013, I want to say? Was it that long ago? Nice.
Here we go!
Nice, Kayla. LBOJ is hard, so good luck. Ooh, this is actually like turning out to be a good like WOMs. 2012, 2013. Yeah. That's so long ago, man. What is that, like? Yeah. Over a decade ago. Nice.
Here we go!
Still 14 pace, technically. Plus 9, still 14 pace. I just have to play like out of my mind for using X few splits. And then clutch up the ending. No! What? Fly guy! Practice your backups, guys. It's always good to know your backups, like what you're gonna do in case something happens. Another backup. I'm just giving all the backups away now, you know? Yeah, that fire backup is so cool, you know? Like, it's the only time that, like, intentionally getting hit by fire actually helps you. Wow, I got like a 20th frame wall kick and I still made it. Wow. Might do 16. 16 is quite fun. You should. Nice. The best category? You know, there's the statement I don't agree with, but you know, it is a good category. It is a good one. Not the best, maybe stretching it a bit. Yeah. Zero Star is the best category, you know, but it's not like beginner friendly at all, you know. To do Zero Star, you really have to like grind it out, which is why I think like 1 and 16 are good, still good categories, you know. Look at Mario from the side, reduces lag. Pretty cool. You know, there's so many things that runners do that I never thought about until, like, I started running on console, you know? I completely forgot the setup. Wait. Am I washed? I forgot the setup. What the heck? I'm actually like trying to do the setup in my head. I can't. I actually forgot it. Okay, I had it there. I had it there. I'm gonna give it one more try. Imagine I hit this right now. Oh my god, it would be so cool. No! No, I haven't practiced that in a long time, so I guess that makes sense. Alright, 10:47. I'm just too good at grabbing mips. Wow, that was an instant like drop. That was good. Nice. Just turn off his camera and didn't have to render anything. True! That would reduce lag. Wait, you're cooking. Look at all this lag. You don't see this lag on emulator. Nice. Yeah, I guess, what if blindfolded runners actually, had less lag because they don't see anything? But, like, Lackitude's just like, oh, it's my day off. There's, like, no lag. This is 15 pace, that is true. But, you know, BOJs can easily kill any 15 pace, so hopefully we get these. No! Dude, I actually cursed myself. I was like, go. I was like, they could kill any 15 pace. Okay, man. Nah, fuck this shit. Check this out. This is actually just easier. Dude. I almost did it. What the heck? I just didn't build enough speed. The heck? Imagine I actually hit that first try though. Oh, why is it not working? Is my controller broken? Is my brew stick sabotaged? I'm just kidding. I don't have a brew stick. Oh, okay. My bad. That was almost a lumba. It's so real. Almost the Lumba highlights. Oh, I thought I died. Huh? Dude. Wait, check this out though. Go! Okay, never mind. You're like, what? You're like Poke if you saw the ran 16 star. Wait, you might be right, GTM. I see up and just wait. Look at this ref. True. You know, SPOJ on the 50-star stair is actually like a lot easier than you like would think. Fuck you, genius. Real.
It's me, Mario.
Alright, so I'll probably do like 1 or 2 more runs here, and then I'm gonna have to end stream. Yeah. But next stream, which is on Wednesday, I am probably just gonna be doing 1 star again, so. It's like 85 degrees in your room. That's unfortunate. I remember streaming from Florida when I would visit, or back when I lived in Florida, my room when I would stream would literally get to like 90 degrees or something like that. And then the rest of the house would be like 74. And you could feel the temperature difference whenever I would like finish streaming, open my door, and let like all the cool air enter. The rest of the house would heat up. Oh, yeah, I thought I would beat the amp, but I did not. Replace your AC. I think we also replaced the AC, and it still was like an issue. So. But the heating is on full blast? What? That sucks. I need to do a speed kick dive. Just speed kick, and then you press like B if you just want to dive, and then you press A and B. if you want to jump dive. To do a speed kick is just you hold a direction and you go into like ESS position, which is just like barely out of neutral, and then you press B and then quickly hold the direction again.
Here we go.
I don't know what ESS stands for. Does anyone know? I just say it. Electric solid stick. I don't know. Electric steel stick. That's actually what ESS stands for. It's a steel stick that if you touch it, you get shocked.
Here we go.
Extended super slide? Wait, is that actually what it means? Like, that's OOT stuff, right? That's crazy. I thought ESS was something with the controller, but I guess it does make sense to reference OOT, which is the location that is like commonly used. No, GTM is now fixed. He's good now. He mains OEM.
Here we go. Here we go.
I mained Hori for around a year and a half or something. And honestly, it's a good controller. It's just OEM is better. I always say that. Just get a OEM.
Here we go.
Wow, this is like not a bad run.
Here we go.
I used to main GameCube controller, and I don't know how Katie does it, honestly. But I also did use the C stick as like a C stick, and Katie doesn't do that. She remapped like the other buttons to do the C button inputs. Superman, reach for the clouds type shit. I like it how it took me forever to learn about those like long jumps on how to like do the long jumps without touching the ground. Because that was like something I didn't know how people did until I realized that literally all you do is just mash A. Just mash A and then you never touch the ground with those long jumps.
Here we go!
Nice.
Here we go! Here we go!
This is where I start to get a bit nervous because this run is actually like kind of good. So, I guess I'm not nervous anymore. That's the upside there.
Here we go!
But we can still get a decent time. Yeah, that was like pretty decent PB pace. Into HMC. I mean, like, I could have PB'd off of that. So that's cool. Considering that I'm just doing this category for fun right now. I did not expect to get a run that good. There we go.
Here we go!
Wow. All right, we're gonna actually hit this BLJ. All right, I guess we did hit it. So, this is a fat gold. That's a really big gold there. It's definitely not community best, because community best is it's built different. Ouija is just built different. Yeah. He did the single star ending. That's that 1-star lock, like, lock in right there. That's that 1-star right there. Cool. $15.27, just like that, I guess. That's good. Yeah, plus 30 into plus 18 there. Pretty good. Wow, like, what the heck, man? I was not supposed to actually, like, get good runs. Like, I was supposed to just, like, fuck around today. You know? Maybe get a 16. I was more expecting, like, a 17 or something. But then I just got a 15.27. What the heck, man? That's a... That's a... Wait. Time calculator, guys. That's a 452 ending. That's like a pretty good ending. A 452. Crazy, man. Yeah, I mean, that deserves continue 16. You go, after I do my 1-star stuff and I get a sub 7, I might come to 16, you know, to take a break from SPLJ. Thanks for your GG. I appreciate it. Yeah, with a bad MIPS. Wait, I did lose like a lot of time to MIPS. Because I missed it. I missed grabbing MIPS and I got a 452. That's crazy. Alright guys, unfortunately that will conclude this stream for today. I should be live on Wednesday, so I will be there. Yeah. For now, I will be rating somebody else here. JQ is live, because he's like live 24/7 at this point. So I guess we will be rating JQ. Alright, guys. Well, thank you guys always for watching, and I shall see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day, or night, or evening, or 2015. Alright, guys. Bye-bye!